Okay, it's connecting. Oh, there we go.
I don't have my glasses, so just tell me if I'm in the shower. It's cool.
Yeah, look.
Who's talking?
It says it's live.
Oh,
There we
There's the
go.
delay.
So you're in.
Good.
Are we all good here? Okay,
Here.
we are good.
Am I? We're gonna find out. I don't.
We're all in.
That
Julia's
didn't
getting all
work.
set up.
So if anybody says anything, okay, anyway, can everybody be seen? Is everyone good?
Yes.
Julia,
Yes,
sit
Julia.
down. Julia, sit down.
Someone is online.
It's a 7-minute delay. Okay,
Someone's
anyway.
online.
That's alright.
Are we good?
Hold on.
Are we good?
Give me just 2 seconds.
It's our first time, folks, so welcome.
Is
We're
that your
doing
show?
a little Conkin Can Do live stream. Thank you so much. We have a little bit of something to celebrate today, which is
I'm back.
100 subscribers!
Okay, that was barely legible. Yeah, anyway.
What? 100,
100 subscribers.
102 now.
103.
Oh, 3.
Yes.
Woo! So anyway,
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Awesome.
love you guys. So, welcome to the replay because probably nobody's online yet. So, hello.
Hello.
My name is Julia, and this is Ben, and we are Conkin Can Do. And we have some very special guests with us today.
We're special. We're so special.
I like it.
We are Twin Flame Fabrications. I'm Liz.
I'm Laura, or better known as Lou from now on. I have to do that intro because everybody gets confused.
Yep.
And we are fabricators. We do lots of cosplay. We make lots of costumes, masks, and props, and all those kinds of fun things. And we also work in the movies. And we are starting to kind of do our own thing, selling.
Taken off.
Yeah, taking off on a great adventure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They've done actually some really cool movie stuff. Power Rangers.
Yeah, we work on Power Rangers and a couple other things, and yes.
Sorry, I'm not. I am not disclosing to the internet where we are. Sorry. It's okay.
This is fine.
It's totally cool.
You probably recognize them from a ton of our videos. They are always in our videos. And it's not just because they're super special, it's because Liz is actually my sister, but they are super special because Flim Flam Fabrications. I always call them Flim Flam Fabrications because I can't speak.
It's okay. We're
Anyway,
close to change.
like, that's the great thing about live is you can actually see how often I make a mistake with my speaking.
Editing for Julia is a must and a
Yeah.
very well-tuned skill. She
Ben
also
knows.
keeps me in
Ben
check as
knows.
well because, well, I have the same tongue as Julia does.
We
So
all do.
Yeah.
I don't know, I still think we're going to change our name to Flim Flam Fam.
Yeah, the Flim Flam Fam.
It's so much easier to say than Twin Flame.
So these guys,
That's good.
they were part of the team that won Best in Show at the 2017 Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo.
they killed it.
They nailed it.
90-day challenge.
Yeah, they had.
Who did you do again?
Oh.
What did you do? What was your theme? Was it the...
It was Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Which was, I loved the game. It was a great game.
I love it.
Hold on, how long had the game been out when you guys did a full cast?
It wasn't
Yes.
even out yet.
Oh, right.
They
Yes.
worked on the few photos that had actually been released and created monsters based on those few photos because the video game hadn't even been released. Now, the thing is, I just want to say, like, this isn't clickbait. We will be showing you how to saber a bottle of Bubbly, but it's a live stream, and we wanted to wait a couple minutes until we've got
At least one.
At least one person
person
watching
watching.
us.
Yeah, because right now it's just us. Welcome
Well,
to just
hey!
us. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you could just
It
hang
feels
out.
actually a little calmer now that you kind of know it's just us
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out. It's like just us
There's no
talking
pressure.
awkwardly to
Yeah.
nobody.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we had a great friend that we had no clue who they were and they were just sitting in the corner awkwardly, that's basically what's happening
That's
right now.
That's
absolutely
exactly
Hold on. I know what'll get them entertained. Let's try something new. Sorry.
I was waiting. I was like, what are we gonna do?
No, just
So, anyways, these guys did an amazing job. They created like a Krogan head and a prosthetic arm, and they created jaw, and like it was just insane. And their work proved it. And then BioWare even had a photo shoot with them and their crew because it was so epic.
We had an epic crew
Yes.
that we got to work with.
And show your masks.
Oh yeah. These
from
guys
Borderlands.
just make absolute amazing stuff.
Yeah.
If you have something you want us to make, we could probably do it. And please let us know because we actually love making random things.
We're starting to take commissions now, so if you have the money and you want something made that no one else can make, heck yeah, we'll make it for you.
Just shoot us a message.
We're going to be starting to sell these Handsome Jack masks also, by the way. So yeah, if you want a Handsome
Super
Jack
real,
mask.
super creepy.
Yeah, and there's also Pickle Ricks.
Pickle Rick! Pickle Rick!
It's a reveal!
It's a big reveal! Morty! You're the problem in my entire life, Morty. If it wasn't for you, everything would be perfect, but I have to have you here because you're so stupid offsetting.
Anyway, they're on Etsy. Check them out. It's pretty epic. So, okay, before we get into how to actually saber a bottle of bubbly or sparkling wine or champagne, because Ben and I know what we're doing. We don't. It's a content can do after all. I just want to share with you some exciting things that has happened to us. So we are at 103 subscribers. Woo! So we are just like a week over. We are a week.
Sorry, me interrupting.
That is my shut up face. Anyway, so we are a week and 3 months from when we first started uploading videos to our channel, and we are at 103 subscribers, which we are so proud of, and we love you guys so much. Who was our 100th subscriber, Laura?
That was my dad. Thanks, Tim McKenzie. You're the best.
Hi, Tim. Thank you.
And we love the rest of you too. You guys are amazing, and we really just, if like, please reach out to us.
Yeah,
comment on our videos.
Is that 2, 3? Is that 3 people I see?
Oh my gosh, there
we
are
have 2 people.
watching.
They're hey, welcome. We're not alone.
Yay!
Thanks.
Thanks, Liz says.
So not only have we had 103 subscribers in the last 3 months, we've also had, get this, 22,195 views to our videos.
Wow.
That's
Pretty
incredible.
impressive.
You guys are awesome. That's you.
Yeah. And in total, that equates to 42,270 minutes, which is basically, what did I say earlier today? Was that like almost 3 months worth of, I can't do
What it
math.
was.
I don't feel like doing
Anyways,
math.
everyone's life has become exceedingly better by 42,270 minutes.
Exactly.
And that's time you can get back
Yeah.
by coming back.
Yes.
Yay!
Anyways.
Okay,
Clickbait.
so we are going to actually get down to the nitty gritty here because Ben is going to explain how to saber a bottle of champagne. Then we're going to go outside and show you how it's done. Then we're going to come back in, drink some bubbly while Liz asks us a couple of questions.
Or you can ask
And
us
if you
some
have
questions.
please put them in the comment section. We can actually see the live chat, and we would love to see who's actually with us today. So please, if you know how to do it, say hi, although you might be my mom, and I'm not sure if she knows how to do it. Hi, Mom, if it's you.
Don't turn it off in the process.
Yeah, please do.
All right, let me go grab the stuff.
Ben's going to grab the stuff. Actually, I'll grab the stuff. You just start telling me.
All right, so, well, it's easier to show. I'm actually going to probably get a little closer to show.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea.
We're just going to
Why
sit
don't you grab my
awkwardly in
seat?
frame and stare at our viewers.
So, we have a
That's
knife.
not creepy.
We have a knife and we have a bottle. So basically how this works, everyone, is on every bottle there's going to be a maker's seam. So you want to look for that seam. Now, you can't saber it with all the gunk on the top, but you don't want to take this off until you're ready to saber. So what you're going to be doing is, this should actually sit in the freezer for a little bit of time. In fact, what I'm going to do is, I will be right back.
So he's going to pop that in the freezer, and while he's doing that, let me just say a quick disclaimer. Do not do this inside your house.
No.
Make sure that you're pointing the bottle somewhere where there is nobody around, because it will pop off and it will fly.
Yeah, it goes well. It goes
yeah.
well. So the whole thing is, I don't want the bottle to get too warm, because the warmer it is, the worse this is going to work. So you'll have a seam on every wine bottle, and what you're going to want to do is, I like using the blunt end of my butcher knife so I don't ruin the butcher knife, also because it has a nice little lip to it. But what you're going to do is, you're going to rub the blade, and basically, I don't know what it does, but I've always been told it helps soften the glass, or gets it ready to go, or just, you know, anyways, foreplay, whatever. But what you're going to do is, with pressure down on the glass, you're going to just run this right up like it was, like this was trying to run off a ski jump. So you keep pressing down, and when it hits the little lip, the pressure should just pop the glass and the cork together off.
Yeah. Now, you don't want to do this with regular wine. It has to be a pressurized type. So sparkling wine, otherwise you run the risk of like glass going into the bottle, and then you drink the glass and you could die.
Disclaimer.
Yes. Disclaimer, we are not responsible for
We are not
Sorry.
responsible for anybody who...
And one time in my life, I did have a glass bottle completely shatter all around me, so there's the chance that might happen too. So this might get extra exciting, but I've heard Lou has first aid, so she will take care of me in the event of me
Live.
Exactly.
And then this
Live.
will turn into a double video on how to fix somebody with a bunch of issues.
How to saber a bottle and how to save a life. You see it, you
one.
saw it right here today on Content Can Do.
All right, so should we?
Let's do
Can
it.
we
So
go?
we are going to go outside. So I apologize. There's going to be a little bit of a transition. So just be aware. You'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We've got to put our thongs on.
Oh, yeah.
For
Right.
So, okay, hold on. When someone goes and says it's wet outside, everyone make sure they bring their thongs out. Is that what's going on?
What?
We gotta beep.
Oh, it's Ben's mom.
Oh,
Hey!
Or she checked out. There's one fewer people.
Oh,
maybe she left.
Maybe.
Sorry, Mom.
No, she said she doesn't know how to comment. That's okay.
That's
We
all
saw
right.
your text. We know that you're there. We love you.
All right.
Okay, we're just getting the stuff. Ben, it's in the
I'm ready to
freezer.
go.
I'm gonna just open this.
Opens the door.
Opens the door, yeah.
So here we go.
Oh, so you showed them how you turn that off?
After you.
I know. I'm a-coming.
So we're going outside. It might be a little bit loud out here because the rain has started, which is much better because it was snowing earlier today, and we had like 10,000 birds like almost attack our house, which we will show you later. Actually, it's still snowing. You can probably see. Whoa.
Okay, guys, I want to do this because the wine bottle has gotten a little bit warm, or the sparkling wine. So you found the edge. Juliet, stand there, please. Thank you.
Wait. Oh wait, no. Let me make sure that you're in frame. Okay, yeah. Put down.
Hey!
Most
we have
impressive.
a beautiful sabered bottle of sparkling wine.
At
And
that.
it just started snowing, so I'm going to have to go dig that thing out of the front lawn in a little bit. But I think it's time we go try some of this.
All
And so I'm going to go carefully with sharp glass. Actually,
Oh.
one other big thing,
Oh, hold on.
folks.
Yeah. Wait,
Big thing. As much as this cut really nice and clean, you can see how it cut.
Sorry.
It has a horribly sharp little lip there. Do not touch it. And be very careful when you go to recycle it because it is basically a little
Serrated
scalpel.
edge.
Yeah,
Little
it's
scalpel.
a scalpel.
So here we go, folks.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm pouring already.
Put it down.
That's okay. No, we're just waiting for.
Yes.
Are we down?
We might be.
We'll find out.
Here we
Oh
go.
yeah, we're good. This is fine.
There we go.
Yeah. I'll maybe put
Why,
it down
thank
just
you.
a touch.
4 for me. None
For
None
none
for
for
you.
Oh,
None for you,
Liz.
Higgins.
Dad jokes.
Those are Tom Selleck's. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, those are Tom Selleck's peas.
None
All
for
right.
you.
There we go.
There we are. Everyone, let's grab a seat.
Yep,
Let's...
grab a seat. I want to make sure that we're all in frame. So you guys
All right.
go.
Now we get to do the part that we were waiting on. Oh. Right. My loving wife.
I'm gonna pass up some of
All
this
right, honey.
Champagne.
Here you are. Thank
I
you.
service the wine.
Thank you kindly.
Well, cheers and cheers to you, everyone.
Cheers to
Cheers.
our 103 subscribers.
Cheers to the subscribers. Thank
And
you.
I have to say, you all mean so much. But,
Yes.
I don't know. I can't believe that we've gotten to this point. Our goal was to reach 100 subscribers before we went on our vacation. And we are going on a vacation very soon. So it's very exciting that every goal that we have set, we've been able to meet it sooner than we expected.
Well, that's
so
awesome,
far.
and that's thanks to you guys. We
Because
really
of these
appreciate you guys.
guys.
And you know what? We're doing this for fun. We're doing this as a life improvement. We work jobs that are great jobs, but
This is
but you just
I know, it's like,
No,
so I can
no,
talk
no,
away.
No.
welcome to my life, everyone. Welcome to my life.
He's not wrong.
This is live and this is real.
But no, honestly, it's just something that we're doing for fun to sort of improve our lives and be creative, because I don't think in general we get a chance to be creative in everyone's life anymore, really.
Yeah.
So, hey,
So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers again.
Fatang!
Fatang. Fatang.
Fatang.
That is how we say cheers, everybody. Fatang.
Fatang.
So we are drinking the.
I'm just kidding.
We're drinking
Nailed it, Lou.
the the Old Vines Riesling Natural Brew from
Tantalus.
Tantalus, and it's dry. And I just realized Liz and Laura are more on. They like the sweet stuff.
This is
nice.
This is
Unexpected.
We
but nice.
enjoy this very much.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so it's a really good wine from Tantalus, which is an Okanagan vineyard. We will show you sometime soon because we like doing videos of everything.
If you are down there, Riesling, try it all, buy it all.
Yeah.
It is great. Anyway.
So these two, you're going to see them a lot more because we're going to Disneyland with them soon. And I think that Liz has some questions for us that we will entertain while we
Sip
drink
our
our
Riesling.
champagne.
So yeah, it's very exciting that we're going on our trip to Disneyland. Does anyone here have any attractions, rides that they're really excited for?
It's a small world after all.
Oh,
All day,
I was gonna
every
say
day.
We're going to make you go on it because
I
you said that.
I love that. I love that ride. It's my favorite ride. I always ask, can we go on the ride? And you guys are like, no, we're gonna go to like Space Mountain,
We just
Hyperspace
laugh
Mountain. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
What did we say? Wasn't there something we were talking about today about It's a Small World?
Actually, we were saying we were going to go on It's a Small World because when we're there, it's going to be in its Christmas decor. And I've never seen it in its Christmas decor. So,
Well, I've actually never seen the ride at all because every time I wanted to go, Liz said, absolutely no way.
Absolutely. I did say that.
So,
Didn't you listen what I said to Ben?
no! And then she didn't hit me. This is live. Did someone? But no, honestly, I'm actually kind of excited to go on It's a Small World.
you guys are so lame.
Come on, no,
I've
I'm the one.
never been on it. I
No,
really so
no.
All right.
No,
Let's get to
no,
it. Let's get to brass
let's
tacks.
get to the serious.
But
There's
seriously,
something serious though. Last time we were in Disneyland,
Oh, I was super
Liz's
disappointed.
favorite ride is Indiana Jones,
It is.
and my favorite ride.
yes, it's freaking amazing. This was Lou's first time going to Disneyland.
And this was May.
yeah, in
Yeah,
California.
back. Yeah,
This is
the fourth.
So you know, this
May.
is
May
May
the fourth.
in the background.
And the one ride that I had hyped up so much was the Indiana Jones ride, because if you have been on the Indiana Jones ride, your life has changed, and you know that it is the best ride that you've been on.
And not only the best ride, but the best queue.
And
Yeah.
if you're 6'2" or taller or have long legs, don't sit in the driver's seat because the leg room is sucked back by about 2 inches, and you end up having to prop
Because
yourself.
I'm really glad that you warned me because I was worried.
Yes,
Yes.
6/6'2"
6'2"
with long legs.
I'm 5'6".
With not so long
That's
Actually,
legs.
or it could be like that Halloween costume where a large size. Okay, so I think it was a small for this Halloween costume was for 5'2", and then a medium was like 5'6", and a large was 6 inches because they forgot to put the 6 foot and they put 6 inches.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I think we've already discussed this, but our goal is the first day that we get to Disneyland, we actually have the extra magic hour because we're staying at the Disneyland Hotel.
yes.
But we plan on going there as early as we can, riding a couple rides, but we want to be one of the first groups on Indiana Jones.
Yes.
So I don't know whose face we gotta kiss, who's whatever. Like
Mine.
we're gonna try and make this happen, and we are going to record the whole thing. Oh, Liz, you're so sweet. Okay, what's another? Anybody else have? Well, there are other places, things that we want to. What else?
By the way, Liz and I are one person, and a lot of the times we are actually going to say the same thing, but we both try and say it at the same time.
Yes.
It happens. I was going to say Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain is so much fun, and it is definitely one that is going to be written.
And Ben, what is
Multiple times.
it? What is it? What is Big Thunder Mountain?
The wildest
Ride in the wilderness! I was sitting there like, I have no idea where you're going with this.
So that game where
The two people watching are going to be so uncomfortable.
But the thing is, that is
So
like
disappointed.
the best ride to go on
Yeah.
while you're waiting for another fast pass for another
Honestly,
ride
big time.
because there's never a long line.
No.
Honestly,
And it's so much fun.
it's like the best ride, most underrated ride in the whole
Absolutely.
freaking park. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
But if you're on the third set of down drop quick section, don't start videotaping yourself because you might end up with a moment like us where all of a sudden we went down one little whoop-de-woo and then we flatten out and you hear someone in the back go, well, that was disappointing.
That was underwhelming.
Underwhelming!
I said that part is always underwhelming.
Well,
So
Yes.
anyway,
It was so great though because
Yes.
all of us are like,
we're ready to go.
woo-hoo, and then we're all like, ew, and then you just hear, well, that was
That's
underwhelming.
So anyway, the Cars ride, the second day, because we're only there for 2 days,
Yes.
second day that we're there, our extra magic hour is in California Adventure, and our goal is to ride Cars when, but like as many
Multiple
times
times.
as we can.
I say
of
3,
course.
but that's just because I'm
Yeah.
trying to be realistic.
Yeah. But we also want to make sure that we ride it. We can't talk.
4!
Oh! 4 viewers!
Oh, exciting.
Hey, welcome!
They
But,
missed the
yeah,
You don't have to watch the replay because you missed the sabering.
that's okay. But anyway, we wanted to just quickly say that the Cars ride, we want to see if we can, because we have that extra magic hour where only hotel guests are going to be there. We want to see if we can time it so that we are in opposing cars racing each other.
It would
And
be
so
we
we
can
can
win.
Conkin Can Do
We're gonna
versus
win.
Twin Flame Fabrications.
It's actually Conkin can't do when
Hey!
it's racing.
Whoa.
Oh, them's fighting words, Lou. Fighting words. And then on top of that, we've never been on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh! That is the one, actually. Hold on. Great call.
I know.
That is the one I am so excited
Except for Laura, look at her face.
No, but you know what? Okay, hold on. And I was really disappointed when they decided that the
Twilight Zone Tower of
the
Terror.
Haunted Mansion Hotel.
No.
It's haunted.
The
It's a
I
mansion.
totally
Somebody
lost it.
said something.
Oh,
Jump
Oh,
in there.
the River Pirate!
The River Pirate! Yar, matey!
Toast to the
Cheers!
River
Cheers to the
Pirate.
River Pirate!
To the River
Yar.
Pirate.
Yo ho, yo ho! Pirate's life for me!
That's awesome.
Okay, where were we?
Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
No,
we were
honestly,
disappointed.
I was so disappointed when it went away because it was always this great little ride you could zip in on and hit it up. Had a great storyline. I really, really hope with Guardians of the Galaxy they can keep it as awesome of a storyline. In fact, so we might do a pre-ride review and a post-ride review because you got some big shoes to fill there.
I might also take a Valium, not that I recommend that, but it's probably the only way that I can ride this ride. So you'll have post and pre-Laura Valium.
Yeah.
Laura had an experience as a younger child on a ride.
Sorry.
But she's a real good sport, so, you know.
They say as long as I can get through the beginning, you know, where you get to see all the cool stuff. I mean, by the time we get to the line and actually get to be on the ride, I'm not going to say, I'll see you on the other side. I'll probably join them, but
we're going to convince her to at least join us for the ride because there's a crazy animatronic of Rocket. And so you got to see that, and then if you decide to bail out, you can bail out.
Get me out!
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'll probably do it. I'm not going to lie. I'll probably do it because the only thing I won't do is roller coasters. So I know the up and down thing. I know it's coming, and I'll pee, but it'll be fine. What?
I was getting excited over nothing.
Yeah.
I saw something that wasn't there.
Yeah.
I have no glasses on because I'm backlit, so I can't see anything. I don't know where I'm looking. It's just there.
Just look slightly north of the big white blob.
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you have any more questions, or is that
the hotel? I have never stayed at the hotel before.
We're staying at the Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah.
Very excited. Very exciting. Now, the thing is, we have to get up super early because for our extra magic hour, it starts at 7 a.m., but we have to actually be at the gate at 6:45
to be
at the latest to get the full experience. Because I think they start letting people in, and we got to do it.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Because we've only got 2 days. So
with this group,
it's
no problem.
Yeah. But anyway, the hotel is super exciting. I'm looking forward to it because, especially for that extra hour.
Hold on, Magic Morning is going to be ridiculous, and I want to go absolutely bonkers on the Cars ride.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever get tired of that ride, and you know what? You'll find out whether Ben gets tired of the Cars ride or not because of Magic Morning.
Tune in.
Oh, also, the River Pirate, very impressive, guys.
Thank you, the River Pirate. This is just like you hanging out with us and saying nothing in the corner.
Hey, but you know, I want to say a big shout out to the River Pirate because he also hit 100 subscribers earlier.
Yeah, River Pirate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, River Pirate.
And the River Pirate has always been very supportive of our channel, and he is wonderful. If you guys are watching this now and you've never heard of the River Pirate, he's epic. Go check him out on his channel. I will make sure after the live stream's over to link his page below. But if you look at our actual channel, he's one of our featured pages. So anyway,
River Pirate, you're the best.
Thank you guys.
And trust his palate. All I say,
Thank you.
trust.
Rock. Yeah.
You know what, River Pirate, but with River Pirate, trust his palate.
Yes.
He gives you some great reviews if you like a little bit of the saucy sauce. He knows what he's talking about.
And he does it in costume.
Yeah.
And he also has some pretty amazing videos besides his alcohol reviews. But
hey, sorry, you know where my focus went.
Yeah. All about the booze for Ben. My mom just texted me. Sorry, guys.
We got family members. My mom is
both of our moms don't know how to comment.
All right. Next on Conk and Can Do, how to comment on a live stream.
So the cool thing is because these guys have actually hit their 100 subscribers, we can actually do live streams in Disneyland. So we're pretty excited about that. So you can join us doing some pretty crazy things because crazy things happen.
Not only we're thinking maybe we'll do a couple live streams when we're getting ready for the park. We have to be careful when we're in the park because we have to make sure we're somewhere where there is like sufficient attachment thingy.
Yeah.
I don't know, right. But we were thinking about maybe doing a live feed where we actually are eating and trying out some of the food because there's going to be the festival, Christmas festival. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! It's gonna be Christmas.
It's gonna be
Christmas. Disney Christmas is gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Okay, I just gotta jump on like one thing. There's an underrated ride that I love, and I would go on it over and over and over again. and it's Pirates of the Caribbean. And I don't know why, but like there's a drop.
Two drops.
I love them so much.
I got that gross water in my
Yeah.
mouth on the last time we did it. I was on the corner, and it was almost like Jack dumped a whole bunch of water directly to the center of my tongue.
That's nasty.
I felt like I got like 20 horrible diseases.
No, it's okay, Ben. They put enough chlorine in that water that you're not going to get it. But it's one thing, now that we're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, and yes, that is our favorite ride. I know that is the River Pirate's favorite ride in Florida, because that's where he is, at the Orlando, or Disney World.
Sorry. That's the only one I've been to back when I was like 14. So.
But
I've never been.
one thing that is one of my goals, and I'm saying it now, is I want to find a way to go to Shanghai Disney and ride their Pirates of the Caribbean.
Heck yes.
Yeah,
Heck yes.
Yeah. Their Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Now, if you're in Canada, WestJet has just started selling tickets to Shanghai, and we are WestJet card members.
Not sponsored by WestJet.
Not sponsored none of our videos.
We just love WestJet.
We just love WestJet. Because there was a personal story. My luggage got stolen, and it had nothing to do with them because it was on a train, and WestJet is an airline company. But they upgraded Ben and I to, like, as soon as they found out, they upgraded us to their premium, like, class, and then also refunded me $500 so that I could go buy clothing on our honeymoon. And I was like actually crying and so upset about everything that happened.
And that was after we had bought every piece of insurance anyone can possibly buy when traveling in Europe, and found out that, disclaimer, you're not covered anywhere near a train station.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. But WestJet is awesome. They've just started flying to Shanghai. I would love to go to Shanghai, because the Pirates of the Caribbean ride there is like incredible, a feat of imagination and like electronics and craziness, and it looks freaking cool. And they have a Tron roller coaster, which Ben is obsessed with Tron.
I'm just stoked to see what they did with It's a Small World After All.
I don't even know if they have them.
They totally do. Animatronic little kids.
I want to see the Tiki Hut.
I don't know if they have that there, but they do. Oh no, wait. They have a maze. They have a bunch of stuff. But that would be...
A corn maze?
No.
Check out our corn maze video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the River Pirate said something.
It's a big one. It's a big Sorry, we have a
If you were here Saturday night, the Swashbuckler crew are having a pig roast like a real pig.
What?
The hard part is just catching the pig. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
There has been... I have been to Shanghai. It is at Epcot at Disney. I
see what you did there.
So anyways, if you're watching this, today is the 2nd of November. It's a Thursday, so in 2 days, the River Pirate is doing a pig roast, and they're actually catching the pigs. So you better have this.
I'm going to watch it.
I don't know. Like, we'll find out. Are you doing this live?
You have to now.
You
Look at what we're doing.
Or you at least have to record it. And I will find the video, and I will link the video in the replay description.
Yeah, and if you need Julia to put in some censored portions for, like, the de-pigging of the pig. What?
Some people like pigs.
We all have to know where our food's coming from.
That's true.
I mean, by the way, don't Sabering tip 348. Never drink from the Sabered lip unless you would like to go to the emergency room.
Again, Conking can't do.
Oh, he said, no, can't do it live due to... Oh, yeah, there you go. He said due to the PETA.
You're allowed to eat on TV, but you're not allowed to convert live things to food on TV. I guess that's accurate.
That's probably a good thing. But, still... If you take some video of it on spit, is that possible? I don't know.
You don't have to say you did anything. You said you just bought it.
It's like grilling a steak, right? But to be, I'd be very curious.
Hey, we're up to 6.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I hope we haven't bored you to death with.
I know. This
Like,
has gone on a
miscellaneous
lot
work.
longer than we were expecting it to.
But we're
It's
just
gone on for
chatting.
34 minutes.
We're just
Wow.
chatting around, so like
Yeah.
impressive.
We've been
Well,
enjoying ourselves.
we can tell as soon as the numbers start dropping off, we'll wrap this thing up. But anyways,
Yeah.
we still have a little bit of sparkling white available left,
Yes,
so we
you
can.
missed. If
Too
you're
bad you
just
can't join us.
if you're joining us now, you missed the sabering. It was awesome. You'll just have to watch. the
Actually,
video
I was
again.
really impressed because I've never seen sabering gone right.
Go.
Go
I've,
right.
I've never seen Sabering Gollum right.
I've only seen it gone wrong. I've only seen it where the bottle is literally exploded or, it's just broken and they're left with glass and wine.
And broken
So,
hands.
and blood.
hearts.
Yeah.
Blood.
And broken hearts because we all wanted the wine
Oh,
and now it's on the floor.
Oh, and someone
Somebody left.
someone queued in and shut her down. We're down to 5.
Yep, that's a good idea.
No, 5's awesome. Hey
anyway.
guys, honestly, I'm so
Yeah.
stoked that a few of you came actually and showed. Thank
I
you
know.
so much. You're
This
the
is
best.
so much better than our first
Oh,
live
and we got a
stream,
little-
We just had a comment.
Oh,
The River Pirate says, grab another bottle and saber another one.
There you go.
Oh, I've got a bottle downstairs. Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
All right, well
Saber
there you
number
go.
2.
Time- okay, so we got a
Alright,
request
alright.
to savor another bottle, and we shall.
Don't
We
ever
shall-
tell
oh.
us we need to do something because we'll do it.
All right, so they've disappeared for a bit. So now it's the Ben and Lou show. Welcome.
It's all you ever wanted.
One of
Let's
these.
be honest.
We've been discussing what we're planning on doing at one point is we're going to be watching a NFL game or a sporting event of some kind, and the whole plan there is for us to do our own little commentation for the game, so you can watch with us.
You know what? NFL, NHL, we don't care. We know both.
I just get even if we don't know it, I've been watching these games recently, and on the NFL Network, I get so
Frustrated.
when the guy's like, and it looks like this play is going to be a first down. It's like, did you not
Did
see
you
the
not
12 guys
see-
hold Russell Wilson and tear his head off with his face mask?
You know what?
Oh, look, it's coming back to a face mask.
You know,
That's
and
kind of
I'm
weird.
totally cool if we actually just comment over the commentators because a lot of the times I just want to choke them because they're literally saying exactly. Well, actually, most of the time we say it first, "Hey, that's a first down." Then they're like, "I think it's a first down."
I don't know how to be wrong. Would never allow myself to be.
And NHL is just as bad. I'm so tired of watching NHL games, and you're watching, say the Bruins play the Leafs, and it's in Boston, and all the commentators are just literally for Boston. It has.
Oh,
That was a great
That was
shot.
a really good
That
shot.
was a terrible shot.
The commentators say it was a great shot.
Anyway.
You guys are so positive, just
Yeah.
like the real deal.
Okay,
Just like the real deal.
let's go do this right now.
Cool.
New Saber.
New
Or
Saber.
did we want to wait until there's more?
No, we
No,
got a request
no.
and we're losing people.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
River Pirate, this one's for you. So
Alright.
here's the deal, real quick again. Can you grab me
Yeah.
the knife? It's out
I
in
will
the
grab
sink.
you the knife.
So what you want to do if you're sabering is you want to find the seam on the bottle. Thank you. And what you're going to do, well, we'll show you how to do it, but basically that seam is the line that you want to run to. I'd use a butcher's knife. I like hitting it with the blunt edge because it's a nice blunt-on-blunt contact point, and it should feel like running the knife up and over a ski jump. From here, straight through. Make sure no one's in the way because that's a butcher's knife.
It's a knife.
Is this a knife?
I see you've played knife and spoonie before.
Liz?
Hello.
The light?
Hello.
I'm getting the light.
Oh shoot! Oh, wait, I need my thong.
Ah!
I told you guys, your feet are soaked now.
It's too late for you.
So when you're doing this, guys, I won't do it quite yet, but to warm up, it's really loud, so to warm up the bottle, or I've been told, Dax, by the way, if you've been watching this long, I don't think you have, but if you have been,
It was Dax.
Dax Drosky, who taught me this trip, he
Yeah.
taught
me this trick.
What do you guys call yourself?
this
Tony trick!
Tony
Tony trick! So basically you want to do this. It softens the bottle, it makes it better for doing this, but whatever the case may be, you're going to do this, and then you're just going to follow through, again, light pressure down,
Light
let-
flick of the wrist.
let it
flick of the
let it
wrist.
hit here, but you want to not hit it, you want to follow through. Golfers, you know,
Disclaimer.
follow
Yeah,
through.
disclaimer,
No one.
Do not do it inside
wanna tilt up
your
a bit?
house.
Do not do it inside the house. Do not do it with people
Don't
in
point
front
it.
of it.
Don't point it anywhere where someone's gonna hit. Nope.
Yay! Show the bottle.
That one's a better one.
There you
that's
go,
what you
nice
got.
and clean.
So, yeah. But again, make sure you're clear with the knife because, you know, stabby slices are not good for fun.
Stabby slices, not good for fun.
Not good for fun.
So sorry for anybody who tuned in for an EMR
Yeah.
emergency
We have
video.
not had any emergencies yet.
Although, I figure I'm 1 for 20 in a shattered bottle, so actually, why don't you put it here, hon, and we'll get close for the end.
No, we can't because we need everyone in the shop.
Oh,
right.
He's gonna do
We
these.
could get really close. Anyways, so now we've done 2.
Now we have to drink more.
Oh,
no.
you guys have to drink more.
No.
Ben's at his near limit.
No.
Oh, wrong way.
Sad
Yeah,
day.
I was going this way. No, that was from before.
Oh, I know.
Delay. So I was like, wait, a
Well,
little
now,
bit too
so
close.
now we've done it twice. I hope if you've missed it, we've done another one for you.
That's perfect.
And you learned a little bit. Now,
Sit down, I'll fix it.
the other thing-
It's you that's missing.
now, guys, one thing I will say too is, because it has happened, that the bottle has quite literally shattered down all the way to the point of my hand. Only happened once. When you are holding the champagne or sparkling white bottle, do not grip it with the grip of Thor. Bye, Lou. Because if the bottle breaks, you will then help break it into your hand.
Yeah.
Nice, steady, firm grip, finger up on the top so you don't have to really grab it very hard. When this thing goes, it'll just be like nothing. When you miss it like I did that time, it will basically stop, clink, do it right, warm it up, do it right on the same line again. It should just be really smooth and it'll just pop right off. And then you can go run around your yard and go find the 2 Saber bottle caps.
That's gonna be
when
fun.
you're
Mr.
done.
River Pirate. He said something. Lady Lafleur has a champagne bottle that it will work perfectly on. Looks pretty easy. I'll wear my pirate gloves. Yes.
Attaboy.
Hello, Lady Lafleur.
Lady Lafleur.
Yar.
Bonjour, madame.
I bid you adieu.
But then again, that old story. Yar, so River Pirate, how'd you lose your hand? Yar, I watched this live stream, YouTube video, sabered, and now I have just this hook. Yar.
That's okay. You can still saber with a hook. Actually, sabering with a
Saber
hook.
with the hook!
Fantastic.
It'd be pretty epic.
Yeah. Actually,
challenge.
River Pirate. Yeah.
Challenge.
If you have an actual hook, that would be amazing.
Sorry.
I know you don't, but you might actually have one. He says something about makes a good story.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
My grandma Maki always, and we called her Maki, don't ask us another stories. Why ruin a good story with the truth? He said something else. Lou, quick, read it for us.
I have a tomahawk.
Oh.
Oh!
That would be even cooler.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love it.
Disclaimer. We
Yeah,
don't
we-
actually encourage, sabering with sharp objects.
Well, no, we
Unless you're a professional.
yeah,
Like
we,
the River
we just
Pirate.
you
Like
can
Ben.
we say that you do whatever. Well, that's
That's
creepy.
so
See,
All of a sudden, Ben looks like my sister. I don't like that.
Oh, I got confused. I don't have my glasses on. I didn't know what I was talking
So,
to.
seriously, guys, all I gotta say with that little silly guy is that thing is awesome.
Oh.
Like, okay, so just to put it in perspective, Liz's face is much smaller than mine, believe it or not. But that fit me perfectly and it fits her perfectly. That was actually made for her face.
One
And
size
it's
fits
Borderlands. That's
Oh my
Handsome
god, and
Jack.
honestly, this is, here, hold that
I was
close,
gonna say,
hold
I'll
that
get it.
close.
I'm gonna
That,
do
honestly,
it
it
like
is
a-
super slick. So with these guys here, they are freaking magicians.
Whoa.
That's all right.
They did
Hopefully,
Party foul.
They made, quick, Morty.
I don't want to
All over.
actually be in this video.
Oh, what are you doing? Are you gonna trick me?
And yes, just for those people, the mouth does open.
Just
Nice.
And you can breathe through the nose,
Nose holes.
nose
No,
holes.
pick the nose just to show, just to prove it.
Yeah, put it on.
No, I'm just
no,
gonna,
no,
like-
with your face on it. Don't pick the nose while your face is on it.
Anyway,
Anyway,
this is why we love these guys.
And this is probably why you get tired of watching eventually. we're just gonna drag this.
Okay. You know what?
10-second review.
So it has now been almost 45 minutes since you've been watching, and if you've joined us live, we absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are seeing this on the replay, how did you make it this far? Thank you.
Okay.
And we thank you, and we love you so much. And we did Saber 2 bottles. And before we leave, I'm going to try something unrehearsed. I'm going to see if anything happens. Whoa! Whoa. For the longest time. You said goodbye to me tonight. So there'll still be music left to write. That's what I do. I'm so inspired by you. I'm to do
For the longest time. That was
horrible.
Not what we were expecting.
We're really good at doing this.
Unrehearsed.
We're really good at
That's
this.
a real song.
But I don't actually know what that song was.
Billy
at
Joel.
all.
Billy Joel.
I love Billy Joel, but
You
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
don't love Billy Joel enough.
it wasn't the right song.
Okay, you pick a song. Go.
Uptown girl,
She's living in her uptown world,
but she never had a backstreet.
high. That her mama never told her why. That's why I'll drive for an uptown girl.
So let's talk. Okay, hold on. This thing is going south very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
If you're still around, I feel bad for you.
It
And
was your own choice.
we love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And thank you for subscribing. Ben has something to say.
If at any point this thing goes crazy and you can remember the code word Flim Flam Fabrications, Flim Flam Fabrications, there might be something in it for you. Who knows? I mean, we had a total of 6 viewers at tops and 4 now.
The River Pirate says you guys sing great.
Yay.
Again, why we love the River Pirate.
Yes.
But,
Thank you.
so, River Pirate, thank you very much. But honestly, all you guys who are tuned in to us, 103 subscribers now that I've been reinformed. Amazing. Honestly, it's like unreal.
Yeah.
And this has just been so much fun. And if it just becomes more fun for everyone, that is all we're looking for.
That's the
So
goal.
we're playing. If you guys have some ideas, throw them at us. We're, you know,
We might turn
masters
this
of
into
nothing, triers of everything.
right? And
Yeah.
we could turn this into a live stream where you don't have to drink alone. You can drink with us.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right?
Cheers.
We're out there for
Cheers.
everyone.
Hey.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
And
Cheers.
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 And cheers to the River Pirate again.
Cheers. Cheers, Pirates.
The people,
And Lady LaFleur.
Lady
Ah,
LaFleur.
lady.
Cheers.
To the lady.
The Liverpool FC says you'll never walk alone. Kong from Can Do says
You'll never drink alone.
And Twin Flame Fabrications.
Yeah, and the River Pirate says, I hope this doesn't get demonetized.
Ah.
Cheers. Thank you,
Cheers.
River
Thank
Pirate.
We hope.
We
Hey,
totally
guys.
agree.
Well,
And we're out. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. You guys are the best.